There should be as many women as there are days in a year. The origin and context of this quote is unclear, and there are different interpretations of its meaning. However, the quote is generally understood as a call for gender equality and the recognition of the value and importance of women in society. The quote suggests that women should be equally represented and appreciated every day, just as each day in a year is significant. It implies that a society in which women are not given equal opportunities and rights is incomplete and inadequate. Overall, the quote highlights the need for greater gender balance and diversity in all aspects of society, including politics, education, the workplace, and social life. It can be seen as a call to action to work towards a more inclusive and equitable world, where everyone has the opportunity to contribute and thrive. Riches are a stronghold in the imagination of a rich man. The phrase suggests that wealth can have a powerful and pervasive effect on the way that a rich person thinks about themselves and the world around them. It can shape their values, beliefs, and priorities, and can often become a defining characteristic of their identity. The quote also implies that the pursuit and accumulation of wealth can become an all-consuming goal for some people, leading them to prioritize financial gain above other important aspects of life. This focus on wealth can result in a narrow perspective and a lack of appreciation for other forms of wealth, such as relationships, experiences, and personal growth. While wealth can provide many benefits, it is important to recognize its potential to skew our perspectives and to prioritize other important aspects of life. Better the anger of a friend than the kiss of an enemy. The quote suggests that true friendship is built on honesty and authenticity, and that a friend who is willing to express their anger towards you is more valuable than an enemy who hides their true feelings behind a facade of kindness. While it may be uncomfortable to hear criticism from a friend, it can ultimately help you grow and improve yourself. On the other hand, the kiss of an enemy implies false affection or flattery that is given to manipulate or deceive you. This can be more harmful than honest anger because it can lull you into a false sense of security and make you vulnerable to betrayal. In summary, the quote highlights the importance of genuine friendship and the value of honesty. Money is the answer for everything. The quote suggests that having money can provide access to resources, opportunities, and privileges that may not be available to those who do not have it. Money can be used to buy essential goods and services such as food, housing, healthcare, education, and transportation. It can also be used to invest in businesses, make donations to charity, or support causes that one cares about. However, while money can provide solutions to many problems, it is not always the answer for everything. There are many things in life that cannot be bought with money, such as love, happiness, health, and meaningful relationships. Moreover, the pursuit of money can also lead to greed, corruption, and exploitation. In summary, the quote, "Money is the answer for everything," emphasizes the importance of financial resources and the role that money can play in providing solutions to many problems. Whoever stubbornly refuses to accept criticism will suddenly be broken beyond repair. The author of this quote meant that if someone stubbornly refuses to accept constructive criticism and feedback from others, they will eventually reach a point where they can no longer improve or grow. The quote suggests that being open to criticism and feedback is essential for personal and professional development. When we receive feedback, we have the opportunity to learn from our mistakes, identify areas for improvement, and make positive changes to our behavior or performance. However, if we are unwilling to accept criticism and feedback, we may become defensive and resistant to change. This can prevent us from seeing our flaws or weaknesses and taking steps to address them. Over time, this stubbornness can lead to a deterioration of our skills, relationships, and overall well-being. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise. The author of this quote meant that if you surround yourself with wise and knowledgeable people, you are more likely to become wise and knowledgeable yourself. The people with whom we spend time can have a significant influence on our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. By spending time with wise and knowledgeable individuals, we have the opportunity to learn from their experiences, perspectives, and insights. We can observe how they approach problems, make decisions, and communicate with others. Over time, this exposure can help us develop similar habits and ways of thinking that can contribute to our own personal growth and development. Conversely, if we surround ourselves with people who are negative, closed-minded, or lacking in knowledge, we may be more likely to adopt similar attitudes and behaviors. This can hinder our personal growth and development. In summary, the quote emphasizes the importance of choosing our company wisely and seeking out people who can positively influence us. The tongue has the power of life and death. Our words can have a significant influence on the emotional well-being, self-esteem, and confidence of those around us. Positive and encouraging words can uplift and inspire, while negative and hurtful words can tear down and cause lasting damage. The quote suggests that we should be mindful of how we use our words and the impact they have on others. We should strive to use our words to encourage, support, and uplift those around us, rather than to criticize, belittle, or hurt them. Moreover, the quote also implies that our words have the power to shape our own lives. By speaking positive and affirming words to ourselves, we can improve our own self-image, confidence, and well-being. The quote emphasizes the importance of using our words wisely and the impact they can have on ourselves and those around us. When you see a person who is often silent, try to think of them as having much more on their mind than what they say. This quote suggests that people who are quiet or reserved may have a lot going on inside their minds, even if they don't express it outwardly. It implies that we should not judge people solely based on their outward behavior, but rather try to understand their inner thoughts and emotions. Often, people who are quiet may be introspective or reflective, preferring to process their thoughts internally rather than through verbal communication. They may also be shy or anxious, feeling uncomfortable in social situations or unsure of how to express themselves. The quote encourages us to be patient and understanding with quiet individuals, rather than dismissing them or assuming that they have nothing to contribute. By taking the time to listen to their thoughts and feelings, we can gain a deeper understanding of their perspectives and build stronger connections with them. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. This quote means that excessive pride and arrogance can lead to one's downfall or ruin. The phrase implies that pride is often the root cause of one's downfall. When we become overly confident in our abilities and believe that we are invincible, we may become careless and reckless, and fail to recognize our own weaknesses and limitations. We may become isolated, alienate those around us, and fail to seek help or support when we need it most. The quote emphasizes the dangers of excessive pride and the importance of humility. It suggests that acknowledging our weaknesses and limitations and being willing to learn from others is key to avoiding a fall. By staying grounded and open-minded, we can better navigate challenges and setbacks and achieve greater success in the long run. In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. This quote means that the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom can be a source of sorrow and grief. The more we learn about the world and the human condition, the more we may become aware of the injustices, hardships, and suffering that exist. For example, someone who studies history may become aware of the atrocities and injustices committed by humanity throughout the ages, leading to feelings of grief and despair. Also, the more knowledge we acquire, the more we may feel the weight of responsibility to use that knowledge for the greater good. This can lead to feelings of disappointment when we see the world failing to live up to our ideals. However, despite the potential for sadness, the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom is still essential for personal growth, societal progress, and the betterment of the world.